CRI Genetics. This is my DNA test. We have combined cutting-edge genetics research with the anthropological history of the human race to create your advanced ancestry report. This report is an analysis that dates back thousands of years, well beyond your last 5 generations and most recent ancestry. The team at CRI compared your DNA to reference populations that have been discovered and genotyped from all over the world. We factor in the known history of human migration patterns over the last several thousand years before assigning them to your report. This process allows us to link you through your ancestral lines to vast regions that span well across the planet. The results you see below reflect the oldest ancestries in your family history, populations of men and women that lived thousands of years before most current nations such as Germany or Britain even existed. However, your report will still include these countries and region names in order to best help you identify which geographic location your genetic makeup arose from. So, we will start here in the U.S., and the first one is the capital of Mexico, Toluca. There's that one. And then we have Colombia. And then we have Lima, Peru. And then we have Puerto Rico. Look at that, Puerto Rico. And then we have, there's no more in the U.S. It's China. So let's go over here. Then we have Nigeria. And then we have Spain. As a matter of fact, I know that Spain is where my mother's mtDNA comes from. My mom's female line comes directly from Spain. Then we have the United Kingdom. Then we have France. My mom and father both had a lot of DNA from France. Then we have, let's look up here first, Finland. I have some Finnish. And then we have Italy. Now, I have quite a bit of Italian in me currently. It's like 10% from Tuscany. Italy. It won't let me zoom in anymore. That's it. Okay. Let's go back up. Oh, no, go back out. Okay. Then we have Indian from India. Several different places. They're over by Pakistan. Right here, it's on the border of Pakistan and India. There's some India. They won't let you zoom in anymore, so. Even some from Sri Lanka. And we have some from Bangladesh. And then I have some from China by Laos and Burma. And then there's some from Ho Chi Minh City. And then there's some from Shantou, Hong Kong area. And some from in China over here by Guangdao. I think I said that properly. And then there's even some, let's go smaller. It's not showing that one anymore. From Japan. I lived in Japan. That's pretty cool. All right, right there, Japan. That is my ancestry. That is the blood that flows through my veins. That's it. That is my ancestry through this particular company. And I thought it was interesting. I liked it a lot. I could go to my mother's maternal haploid group. It's a H1 because I wanted to know. It says a haploid group is a collection of common inherited genes that trace the male or female ancestor lines back to the original parent. Unlike regular DNA, mtDNA exists outside the nucleus of your cells. It's only passed down by mothers to daughters and sons. Hapla H1 represents a common ancestor that ties you directly to ancestral mitochondria Eve, MT. Your Hapla group is H1. Now let's see if they'll play it. Let's see if it shows where it goes. Oh look, it shows the thing right there. Where she goes from. I know where she ends up at, because I've watched this several times. It's pretty cool. And she ends up right there in Spain. And then from Spain we came to the US. That is my mother's direct line. Pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool. Anyways, that's my DNA.